Good morning, world. We are the Life Motivators. We come in here each day to give you some inspiration, some knowledge, some things that we want you to be able to grasp and harness and make into new habits. We start each day with I love you in the mirror to ourselves. Then we come in here and we're going to say it once again. I love you, each and every individual that come in here each day to give us love, to give us support, because we want you to succeed in everything that you're doing within life. Today's message is everyone is dealing with a situation in life. How you handle those situations is going to determine your outcome. We have learned how to clear our minds as we look at this situation and ask for the powers above to give us the answers that we need, the power that we need to be able to handle them and to move forward with a clear mind, clear focus, and clear intentions on how to solve that situation that's going on within our life. What did we do? We removed our fear of that situation. We removed our self-doubt of us not being able to handle that situation. And we asked the powers above. And each day when we do this, we're able to rock out a new version of ourselves because we're putting these new habits into our life with good intentions of what we're wanting to happen, the feelings that we have each day for what we are happy about. I'm happy to get in here each morning after I have gotten up this morning and got me a good breakfast, a good 15-minute of meditation of sitting and watching that sunrise and being able to watch that beautiful painting as the birds were singing this morning. For me to have the clarity within my life to know what I need to handle with the situations that are going on, with everything that I have going on in my life, not everybody else's. Did you understand that? I do not have to handle my wife's situations. I do not have to handle my friend's situations, my mother's situations, or anyone else. I have to handle mine. You have to handle yours, and how you do it is going to determine how you feel. Most people had a knee-jerk reaction to situations in life. And with that knee-jerk reaction, it was quick responses, which it sparked up with arguments or bad words to each other or things like that. We're learning how to handle our situations better, making us a better person with everything that we're doing on a day-to-day basis. The words that I give to me each day as I wake up and the words that I give to my life with the intentions of the way my day is going to be and my day is going to end. Because we as entrepreneurs have learned how to pick up a pen and use it, not just look at it, but there's many different aspects that this pen does for us, because there's power when you write on that piece of paper. There's power when you visually see the words that you're writing out of things that you're going through, the emotions, the feelings, and all of that right there. When you write it on a piece of paper and you see it, then you are relaying that message back to your own self of what you want your day to be. I journal every morning and I journal every afternoon. The little things that I write within my book is not paragraphs upon paragraphs, but a few snippets of things that happen throughout the day, the few things that I was able to do to handle the situations or what I was looking for. Some of the things that I have visions of every once in a while, we call them little downloads, those things like that. I know Mr. Julio a while back had told me he had about 20 different book titles that at one point he wrote them down but didn't understand why. But yet when he connected and surrounded himself with other people that were lifting him up to do greatness within his own life instead of just living day to day and moving himself to inspire to do more, he started understanding what those titles were actually for. Now he's starting to write a few books within his life of things that he has experienced, the places he's been, what he's doing, how he's shifting his life to do something more, just like each and every entrepreneur you see in here. I started out in the construction industry. I needed something more within life. So what did I do? I found something different that I could do, a new skill, a new task, so I could be able to still live my life. But I learned how to actually live it now and not have it living me. We discussed that one yesterday. So now as I'm traveling around doing the things that make me happy each day, I'm putting the intentions of how the ending of my day is going to be when I open my eyes. And I know how it's going to feel. I know the emotions, the outcome, all of it before it even happens. With these downloads that you get, they're not crazy ideas. They're things of downloads that you were put here on this earth to be able to take care of. But yet if you just send them off to the side and say, oh, that's not for me. Why did you have that vision? If you had that vision, then guess what? It was for you, no one else. You set it aside, guess what? That's a talent, that's a skill, that's something that could have helped millions of people that'll now go to the gravesite because you didn't take action on something that you was feeling. Take those actions. It means so much more when the universe is trying to connect with you and you actually get into that receiving mode of what they're bringing into your life, the people that you can actually assist and bring into a higher realm of life. Because so many people are walking in the darkness. So many people are living within the matrix of life and don't understand that you have the choices to be able to do what you want. Everybody else's opinions are just opinions. You have to take what you need and rock it out, because you came into this world to live your life, no one else's. You're going to go out of this world with just you, that physical body, those memories. That's it. All the monetary money that you make, it can't go with you. All the homes that you make and build and live in, it can't go with you. All the material little things and trinkets that you have laying all over your house, that can't go with you. The only thing that's going to go with you is the memories that you make, the joy that you have within your heart, the love that you have within your heart. That is the only thing that you will be able to take back with you. So how much love are you giving out each day? To you first, because we have to fill our own cups up. You fill your cup up first, and how much love is vibrating out of you? Every energy, every pore, every thought. Do you put that self-doubt into it when you say, you know, I'd like to go do that, but how many buts do you put into a day? It's not going to be conducive to bringing you to that next level of what you're wanting within life. Remove that self-doubt. Take control of that fear. Do we need it as contrast? Yes, because it lets us know what we don't want within our life. We need both of them. We need the negative. We need the positive. Our body is positive and negative. Our life is positive and negative. Everything around us is positive and negative. We need that different little contrast because we need to know what we truly want, what we truly desire, and what we are truly going to do to make it happen. Because nobody else is going to make it happen for you. It is not going to be found on the shelf at Walmart. Happiness is not something that you can go buy in a jar. Happiness is something that comes from within. You have that power. It is unlimited power. And it's the power that you came here with. No one else has it but you. They have their own. You have your own. We do what we have to do each day to move our life. Go ahead, brother. Go.
Thomas, I mean, you're absolutely right. It all starts with us. You know, whether that be motivating yourself, encouraging yourself. We need not start our day off in defeat. You know, we need not start our day off, you know, with you know, with a knee down, so to speak. You know, when you're playing football, you see the younglings playing football, or you see, you know, NFL players, they tell you take a knee, take a knee. No, there's no point in taking a knee. There's none whatsoever. The day has started, and just like I said yesterday, I'll reiterate that today. We have a 100% success rating. Why? Because we made it to today. If you woke up this morning, you know, then you have authority. If you woke up this morning, then you have the power. If you woke up this morning, then you have, you know, you're more than capable of accomplishing anything that you really set your mind and your heart to. You know, the things that we're all experiencing from, you know, we're people from across the globe. We come from many different walks of life, many different situations, and we're all going through different circumstances. And we're you know, whether it be business, whether it be family, whether it be relationship, whether it, you know, it doesn't matter. We're all going through different levels and different stuff, you know. But at the end of the day, once again, you have a 100% success rating. You do. You know, so there's no point in living life in defeat. It's about telling yourself you love you, because we can't help anybody else. If we're on an airplane, you know, they tell you to first put on your oxygen mask before you make an attempt to put on the oxygen mask for the person sitting next to you, your son or your daughter. As much as you would love, you know, something were to go down on that airplane, and you would say, oh no, I have to take care of my baby. By the time you turn, In a split second, the oxygen will be sucked out of that cabin, and bam, you faint, or you panic, or your body goes into shock. We do that in life because there's situations that come at us. We do that in life because detours distract us. You know, we do that in life because people are throwing daggers at us left and right, you know, but we can repel things. You know, it's that Tobias came on here one time and he introduced the concept of he said something like along the lines of it was in reference to Buddha or something like that, or some guru, and he was referencing that we have the authority and the power to accept somebody's, you know, energy and whatever's being coming at us, or we have the exact same power and exact same authority, you know, to kind of combat that, to thwart it, to say, no, I don't want this kind of energy. I don't want these kind of things in my life. You know, we have been created, but even in us being created, we have the power to create. We have the power to repel. We have the power to stand firm and who the hell we are. You know, no matter what, you don't have to operate off of other people's energies, other people's attitudes and the crap that they're dealing with. Don't let somebody else's crap be your crap. You know, stop allowing people to take a mental dump on you. You know, don't get me wrong. We can be the light and we can be encouragement to other people. And yes, we are the life motivators. Most definitely. I stand firm in that. I stand strong in that. You know, but in that, how did I get to the point where I can be encouraging to other people? I first had to start with myself. I first had to encourage myself. I first had to build up myself. You know, I have a cousin who's really dear to me, you know, and she taught me this at a very young age, you know, and people use it now as a cliche, you know, so frequently. They say, you know, the saying is, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. You know, well, I choose because it is a choice. I choose to stand firm in who I am, day in and day out, no matter what. I don't care what happened yesterday. You know why? Because what happened yesterday will not restrict my progress today. What happened yesterday is not going to limit me. Yeah, I might have went through it. You know, yeah, I had to go through it. You know, we had to swim through some crap, or we had to dust ourselves off or whatever, but pick yourself up and stand firm, my brother. Stand firm, my sister. Be encouraged. All things are possible to those that believe. You know, I put my trust, you know, in the one above, and I put my trust in me. I'm willing to bet on me 100% of the time. You know why? Because I know that what I'm capable of. And the things where I feel weak, and my weakness, the one upstairs, he's strong, man. That's the promise. That's the promise that I stand on. You know, no matter what I'm facing, no matter what you're facing, you know, I, I don't know how else to word it, but to quote it. Put it this way: no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Yeah, I'm quoting the word. You don't have to adopt my beliefs, my belief system. You don't have to believe in my God. Nope, that's okay. But I know a promise when I hear it. I know a promise when I hear it. So I'll stand firm on that. I'm taught that the word is a double-edged sword, and it'll cut through what man got to say, cut through what life has to throw at you, cut through any experiences of defeat, any experiences of discouragement, you know, of a letdown, of a put down, you know, all of the above. Anything that you go through, you're meant to go through it. It is only meant and put there to encourage you. It is only put there and meant for you to go through because of what? Because you're going to be built up, because you're going to be stronger, because you're going to be better for it, because the Creator has something better for you. Life doesn't happen to us. It's happening for us every single day. Every single day. 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it, period. How will you react towards the situations and circumstances? Those things have the power to make and break certain people who are weak. Plain and simple. And I'll call it like I see it. So there's no point in any of us being weak-minded. There's no point in any of us being weak spiritually. There's no point in any of us being weak physically. Period. Period. There's no excuses. I'll say it again. We have a 100% success rating. 100%. That means we don't fail. If you didn't make it till today, God bless whoever those individuals are that didn't make it today. Guess what? They get to experience life on the other end, where they don't have worry, where they don't have care, where they don't have stress, where they're not overwhelmed by the weight, that may or may not be on a person's shoulders. Then I still look at that as a win. That's a win-win. That's how I look at that concept. So we have the all power and all authority to take our lives and to catapult our lives into whatever direction we choose. We choose. Yes, I believe that I was created. Yes, I believe I have purpose. Yes, I believe that the man upstairs has a plan for me. But he also wants me to do my part. He also wants me to make sure that I'm putting action behind how I live, action behind who I speak to, action and intent behind my persona, behind my energy, behind everything that I stand for. That is us co-creating. It doesn't have to be a building. It doesn't have to be a business. How can I conquer a business? How can I conquer somebody? And I don't mean conquer, but I'm just saying, how can I have that victory in life if I first haven't learned what it is to have that victory within me, within my heart, within my soul? It's important that we tap in. We talk about that so often, tapping into the source. Your cell phone does not work unless you plug that damn thing in. You need to be charged. You need to be plugged in. It's a vital part of who we are. You only can, feel beat up so much. You only can go through so much. That's where you get your equipping, from plugging in, from reading, from listening to things that are encouraging you, that are uplifting you, that are motivating you. Turn off the damn soap operas already. Who the hell cares about One Life to Live and General Hospital? And these are the days of our lives. No wonder why people are in depression. Turn off Maury. Nobody cares who the father is. And I'm saying, hey, and I'm joking. I say that in a joking way, because I'm just saying the world is throwing so much at us. And at that, our eyes and our ears are the windows to our soul. So we subject ourselves to things and then wonder why we're going through so much. And then wonder why I feel so discouraged. Well, what have you been depositing into the bank of your mind, into the bank of your soul, into the bank of who you are, period? What have you been depositing, my friend? Garbage in, garbage out. Show fruits. Show fruits of who you are. Show fruits of encouragement. Show fruits of maturity. Show fruits of standing firm. Show fruits of positivity. Show fruits of greatness. Show fruits something. Hey, look, there's a story. There's a story in the Word where Jesus is walking and he's hungry. The Word says he's hungry. And he looks off in the distance and he sees a fig tree. And he sees, okay, it's a fig tree and it's standing firm. It has some good leaves on it, but it doesn't have any fruit. No fruit. Jesus is hungry, man. He seen that thing and he got excited. He was like, all right, I'm going to eat something. And he walked up to the tree and it had no fruit. He cursed that thing and walked away. He said, may nobody ever eat from you again. He cursed it and walked away. The disciples came back the next day. The tree was dead, y'all. It was dead. He spoke it into existence. There's power in your words. There's power in the things that you say. There's power in the things that you practice. That is an example to us all. To speak power, to live power, to edify yourself in those words, to affirm great things within who you are, so to make sure that you're producing good fruit.
Yes.
Love y'all, man. It's up to us. It's up to us. Nobody could do it for us. Nobody. That happiness starts from within. That encouragement starts from within. That motivation starts from within. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't doubt in the dark what the enemy, what the Lord has already revealed to you in the light. The enemy wants you to stay in the dark. He wants you to stay in that point of depression. He wants you to seclude yourself. He wants you to go ahead and get into a pity party. We don't have to live life like that. We don't. Stand firm in who you are. Be encouraged. You have a 100% success rating. Stand firm. Don't doubt in the dark what the Lord has already revealed to you in the light. That is a word from the Creator, not Julio Reyes.
That's it.
Love y'all, man.
Power. Much love, brother, for everything that you bring to us every morning to inspire us, to give us the power of the words that know that, yes, you are the one that's putting the stuff into your mind. How many hours did I waste behind that TV before my first mentor told me, hey, no more. You will not be feeding yourself with that. Let me feed you with this. And started putting better stuff into my mind, putting better books in front of me than what I was reading before, giving me the inspiration that I needed because I didn't have it within me, because I'd never had anybody actually nourish me or show me what I was truly capable of. But then when he started that right there, I started seeing the bigger visions of the things that I have, the abilities that I have, the knowledge that I have, the skills that I have, the talents that I have. What are your assets? Are you writing them down to let you know that you are nothing but a powerhouse? That power that is within you from the day that you were born, that power that you would go down with, how do you want to tap into it is up to you. It's a choice that you can make, each individual of us. We all have those choices. Nobody is going to wake up today and say, Julio, you need to do this, 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 and this, and this. No one except Julio. Myself, there's nobody waking up to give me a schedule of what I need to do today except myself. I don't go out and I don't schedule anybody else's life for them. Why? Because that's not my job. That's the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror. Are you telling yourself that you're beautiful, that you're handsome? Are you telling yourself every morning that you're awesome and that you're full of power? Why not? You need to remind yourself just as well, because there's many people out there that will not remind you. But as the life motivators in here, that is what we chose to do. We chose to come in here and inspire each other. We chose to get in here each morning to uplift each other, to know that you are nothing but power, and to remind you this morning of that. Because a lot of people cannot get up and remind their own selves yet. But we put this out on all kinds of recordings, YouTubes, you name it. It's out there everywhere. The Daily Life Motivators YouTube channel. That's where this goes. Why does it go there? Because we want everybody to understand that you have people that will support you, surround you, and uplift you all day long as you put the effort and the action into moving your life. We can't do it for you, but yet we can inspire the hell out of you every day. We can get in here and make sure that you have a smile by the time that you leave out of here, and know that the awesome power that you have within is yours. You have the power of that light switch. You can turn it off within seconds. Your emotions from sadness to happiness can be done within seconds. A lot of people say, well, no, if I'm sad, then how can I be happy? It's a choice, because you're going to look at the sadness and understand the situation that's going on, and understand that you don't have to be, because a lot of times it's somebody else's that you're dealing with. Deal with you. Build you. We want to make sure everybody succeeds with everything that you're doing within life. Smile at all times, even if it's hard. You know, some people say, well, I can't go out there and be fake. I'm not asking you to be fake. I'm asking you to be authentic. Bring your heart, bring you to the table every day of life, and then you will see those that you surround yourself with. Did you hear that part? Who are you surrounding yourself with? There was many people that I surround myself with in life that was bringing me nowhere. Not uplifting me, not caring for my big dreams, thinking I was just crazy and outlandish little white boy. How could you do all that stuff? There's no way you could go travel across the country and do the things that you want. Watch me. I'm living my life. I do it on a day-to-day basis because this is what I desire. It is what made me happy each day, and it still does today. The sum of those that you surround yourself.
We are the equivalent, Thomas, of the people we hang around. And if that is the standard, then man, I'm in a good place, because I'm around you awesome people all day long.
Yes. Go ahead, Miss Jen. I see you got your hand up.
Oh yeah. Boom, guys. Once again, that's what it's all about. And like we were talking about yesterday, super, super important to keep yourself surrounded by people who bring you up, not down. There's all sorts of energy vampires out there that are going to steal your energy, steal your shine. Don't let it happen. And the other thing is, find yourself an accountability partner. right? That's huge for your life, for your passions, for your goals, whatever, just to get yourself motivated each day. But make sure that those are people that, you know, are part of your tribe, that want the same kind of, you know, have the same kind of vision, goals going forward, and are important to you, right? So make sure to do so, because sometimes, we all know this, sometimes we wake up and it's hard to get through the day. It's hard to stay positive. It's hard to have happy thoughts, right? But it's a heck of a lot easier when you're starting the day off right, maybe in the motivation, like this morning, surrounded by, you know, the hundreds of people that watch this daily. Just the energy of all that collectively. But, you know, some people may just need one-on-one. So find yourself someone who is going to be able to be there for you when you're beating your brain and you're not able to go forward, or someone who's just there to give you a hug. It's important. Do it. I don't know. That was long, but hopefully you guys got the point.
That is perfect. Doesn't matter the length, if it was short, if it was long. Whatever words that you bring to the table each day, that's what came from your heart. And that's what we ask for right there.
Woo!
So we love and appreciate you and everything that you do for us in this community and everyone within here. We're going to pass it on to Miss Crystal this morning. She gives us out some quotes. Go ahead, Miss Crystal.
Good morning, everyone. So I want you to allow yourself the freedom of forgiveness. It is the best gift you'll ever give yourself. When you forgive, you heal. You release yourself from carrying that burden around. You deserve that inner peace. So give that to yourself. Forgiveness is the ornament of the brave. You need a good support system when you're trying to make positive lifestyle changes. If everyone is eating burgers and fries while you're having fish and salad, it's easy to lose your willpower. So like they said just a few minutes ago, make sure your circle is a healthy circle, and you are who you hang out with. Even though you can fight that, you end up being that. So watch who you surround yourself with, and have a good day, everyone.
Thank you for all of that. That's nothing but power. Every day she comes in here and gives us some awesome quotes, whether it's from her heart or whether it's something that she has grabbed from a book. She's bringing something to the table of life, to her life, to shift it around, to make the energies go a little bit smoother and flow a little bit better, because she has released the stress out of her life. So we thank you for that, Miss Crystal. Thank you for what you do. All right, guys, it's been an awesome morning within here. Miss Shannon is traveling, and she's going to throw out some flowing affirmations this morning as she's rolling down the road. Go ahead, Miss Shannon.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Today, I embrace the memory of my past and feel grateful for all that life has given me. I acknowledge that I did the best that I could at the time, and now I am ready to let it go. I clear my future road ahead for miracles and happy surprises.
Power of those affirmations each day. The power that she gives out right there is something that you could also do on your own with the power of that pen that we talked about earlier. Start writing down some of your own affirmations of things that you want to bring into your life, some of the emotions, some of the feelings that you want to release. Start putting some good words to it on a piece of paper. The power of you being able to do that and see that, of that line of what I want in life and what I don't want in life. Then you will be able to put a better focus, a better direction, and a whole lot more clarity of what you want. We love and appreciate you all for coming in here today, and those that are catching this on the recording. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.